Hey guys, this is Christ9. This is my gaming weekend wrap up. It is Monday morning, 4:02 a.m. Hope you had a nice, happy remembering 9/11. Hope you gave the firefighters, police officers, proper gratitude for what the brother did 21 years ago. I know what their brothers in New York did 21 years ago. But game wrap up is really buying EA games on Steam is like playing Russian roulette with every chamber of the revolver, occupied with a live round. Or in this case, one dummy round, the rest of them are live. You don't know what you're gonna get when you buy the game. I bought Battlefront 2. 'Cause I'm an idiot, and it was a buggy mess. I have a 3070 in my rig, a 5600X processor, 6 core, 12 threads. It can run the game. Okay, something is wrong with the games of EA putting on Steam. And Microsoft games are rough too. Now, Gears of War works fine. Gears 5, I mean, works fine. Horizon works fine. Spider-Man works fine. Days Gone works fine. I haven't played Star Wars Fallen Order yet. Of course, I can't return it anyway because it's been past 2 weeks. Almost a month now. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna, sit there and play it. I'm gonna game eventually. Um, Star Wars, the Lego game, pretty good. But I gotta make room for it. Put it on my external SSD. What I'm saying, is, guys, is that my weekend roundup is that be careful what you buy. The games are not becoming complete. When Battlefront 2 launched, it was in bad state. I played it for not even 10 minutes. I got destroyed by people who had 3 or 4 level, purples. That's fine. They play on Origin. They play on Steam. There's no cross gen with PS4, PS5, or Xbox on Battlefront. There's in Call of Duty, but not on that. There's a Halo, but not on Steam and Xbox. You can do what you can do with Halo. Maybe even Gears of War, Gears 5. But Battlefield, EA can't do it. Battlefield can, I think, because it's already playing with bots. Sometimes I'd rather play with bots than play with real people. All you do is hide and camp all over the place. It ain't a bad game if they actually made it where you actually see crap. So it's like you're blind walking around. Anyway, that's my gripe. $9 for a game that's garbage. It came out crap. Probably shouldn't have bought it at all. But anyway, that was my gaming wrap up. Really, guys, my wrap up is that be careful what you buy. Don't buy everything. Also, my Teenage Mutant Turtles review is in. I beat about 80% of it so far. The only problem I have is that the Hyperstone Heist, the Turtles in Time Genesis only one, could not do rotating and scaling. So my Team Eternals Count Among Collection review is this. It's a great game. Played on the right hardware. PC is good. Steam is good, obviously. Xbox, PlayStation good. Nintendo Switch are hurting some issues, but my PC had some lag issues where the frame rate went down below 60 frames. Like I said, I'm rocking a 5600X, 6 core, 12 thread processor. I'm rocking a 3070. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, of 2 dual channel 16 times 2 gigabytes of RAM, 3600 megahertz pumping this thing out. So I have enough power in this thing to pump out gameplay, that kind of stuff too. Hyperstone Heist had issues with the game file deleting, so I started all over again. Hyperstorm Heist is the Turtles in Time for Genesis, and why they tried to do the game because Genesis could not do rotating and scaling. And I tell you before what rotating and scaling is. Rotating and scaling is taking an image 2D and making 3D for a point in time. They did some levels different, but on the arcade version, on the PC version especially, you see rotating and scaling real well. Super Nintendo version, the SNES can rotate and scale. It has that capabilities. More chips in it, more capabilities, and a faster processor. So it does that 2D image like a Mario Kart. It does a 2D and 3D image, then goes back to 2D. Where the Genesis could not do this at all. The Sega Genesis 6 CD could do that, but they didn't release the game on Sega CD. If they did, it would have probably been Turtles in Time, maybe the Nintendo port, because it would have ported, but maybe Hyperstorm Heist for the Sega CD, and it would have been rotating and scaling, just like it was before. That's why games like Sonic, Sonic Blast or Sonic Collections were different because you see a 3D image as he runs up. That's what the Sega CD could do. That Genesis couldn't do. That's what rotating and scaling is. Take a 2D image, make it 3D for a time, it goes back to 2D, and it off it goes. That's how it was. And that's where I think the Genesis really hurt, because Let Kick Shell, it sounds more grainy. It sounds like the original format of the Genesis. Super NES, especially the arcade edition, is superior to both of them. You hear it, pizza time, and then you hear, eat pizza, no, pizza time, and Genesis is different, and then Super Nintendo different, NES different, obviously. And the Game Boy ports are going to be just like that Game Boy. I haven't touched those yet, but I got about 75 to 80% complete on this. It's a highly recommended game if you're old as I am. If you're 38 to 40, I'm 40 years old, and you understand the Turtles in the 80s cartoons, 90s cartoon games in the 80s and 90s, you will like this game. You have all of them, including the Nintendo one that was really hard to beat, NES one really hard to beat. That's fun. You play all 4 turtles, and once they die, you lose that turtle. You have to keep going. So it's really fun, but it is very hard. It can be very challenging, especially on the NES version. I found out that the arcade versions are harder. But you keep pressing start, you keep saying turtle time, you keep adding more lives. So I had 200 lives when I beat Turtles in Time. And Team Turtles 2, the arcade game, I kept pressing the start button, I kept getting, or start button on the Xbox controller. This right here. This button right here. I kept getting extra lives because it was adding extra cards to the game while I was playing. Of course, it had all 4 spots too. You play on the NES or Sega Genesis, it only has 2 spots because it's only designed for 2 players. So that there being said, I think it'd be an interesting game if you had a bigger monitor, like a TV. You can play with people online, with different people online too as well. I'm going from that review. I recommend it. To me, it's a B plus, A minus. It's a good game. There is some issues with it, especially with the frame rate dropping frame rates. That's rough there too. It'd be rough for you if you like high frame rates. It'd be rough, but it's not game breaking, no. But it can slow down, but it slows everything. It doesn't slow you down. It slows everything down. So then, not just you. Everybody can slow down. But going back to Halo now, weekend wrap up. Halo is still having issues. The split screen player multiplayer has been canceled completely. Online multiplayer will be campaign will still go. They're saying November now, 8th or 18th, in that time frame. So you have a while. Will this bring people back? I think they lost people already. I think Microsoft is losing people by the minute, in second. Because the games coming out are just games that they already had before, or games like Halo Infinite that are just garbage because they rush through them. Because they have all these, they have Activision coming over within a year. They have Bethesda games that they haven't finished or been releasing them on Game Pass that doesn't work on PC as well as it should have. So they should let you keep or let you keep it on Battle.net Call of Duty. Because if it works better there, why are you gonna force me to play it on your Game Pass Xbox app that doesn't work on PC as well as it should? I don't understand that. Or let me buy it on Steam so I can buy it on there and play it off Steam when it goes to your network so I can play it and know it's gonna work. So I think they're gonna go that route because they know their app doesn't work on PC real well. For some reason, it's just not working. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it's not happening. But something's going on there. Graphics card issues, whatever it updates, what it could be, software. I don't know what it is. But Halo Infinite is still having trouble. It still looks doom and gloom for them. No content to Doom. I think it's bad for them. I think it's gonna hurt them more in the end. I think in the end, it's gonna hurt them a lot more than it helps them. I think if they don't really pay attention to what they're doing, they're going to lose a franchise like Halo. And I hate to say it though, that no, everybody beating down the doors to go play a racing game. So if your mascot Halo Master Chief is not there, what is? Yes, you have all these other games that you can get on their consoles now. So why am I gonna buy an Xbox unless you're gonna make Call of Duty and Doom and Wolfenstein and Elder Scrolls only on Xbox and PC, Steam, and not put on PlayStation? Then you're gonna alienate people who may have a PC and an PS5. You know what? I'm not buying your games anymore, and they don't buy anything. So it's really hard for Microsoft to say they ain't gonna do this. They have to do this. They have no choice. And they alienate the PS5 crowd that may have a gaming rig. They might, you know what? I'm not gonna touch your games on my gaming rig anymore. You can share, be fair and share, or you can just and they do that. So I think, of course, since Sony buying out Bungie, will probably share Destiny with everybody. But I don't think you're gonna see Gears of War on Nintendo Switch or anything. Call of Duty may not. Warzone maybe, but barely. It'd be only for Nintendo Switch players if it works at all. Streaming service maybe, unless Switch 2 comes out and it's actually not capable to run it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. Really, there ain't much news. The same way I had before. So this is my news here. Once again, like, subscribe, in case you don't ring that bell. Turn on full ring or half rings. You know when videos are available. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you guys. Be blessed.